Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 5, Episode 7, Cobra Kai. I have not took a break yet. Is that right? I have not taken a break yet. I have went from the edit of Episode 1 straight through to now. I believe I'm going to take a break after this one. I said that after Episode 5. I said maybe we're halfway, I'll take a break, I'll edit up Episode 2. We are at 9 o'clock a.m. I have been up since 3 a.m. Well, up earlier than that because I had to prepare. But I have been up for about 7 hours now watching nothing but Cobra Kai. I only got about 4 hours of sleep to begin with because I went to bed at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock maybe. Either way, I think after this I will edit one up. Only because I want to try to get another one out to YouTube before the lunch break, noon. I feel like a lot of people jump on at noon and check stuff out. A lot of people got lunch breaks, stuff like that. So I feel like I want to get episode 2 out just so people know I am rolling with it. And then I'll probably finish it. I noticed that every episode is at least 35 minutes or more. There was not a single episode where they did like here's a 25-minute episode just because we had to sneak this in. I don't mind when shows do it, but I feel like every show has 1 or 2 episodes that are so short that it's almost like you couldn't cut it in half and threw it in the other episodes or made it one or something like that. But no, every episode in this series, in this season, not the series, every episode in this season is at least 35 minutes. And the finale, I looked, is almost 50 minutes long. So last we saw, Kreese beat the shit out of everybody. They had to use young Kreese to do it, though. I really enjoyed how they did the whole thing with Kreese with the psychiatrist. I don't know if you call her a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a therapist. I always confuse them. But the way they did that with him hearing her speak but seeing everybody else, I was specifically listening to the words that were being used. And all of those words were being said by the therapist, but through the eyes of everyone in Kreese's life that had somewhat of an effect on him. Whether it negative or positive, I feel like. But it was interesting how, based on what she was saying, he would see a different person because it would kind of relate to the relationship he had with them. Brilliantly done. And then in the end, you find out she's like, all right, now we're getting somewhere. But then the real insane, crazy Kreese comes out and he beats the shit out of everybody. Now, I did say I love the scene. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not trying to say anything is diminished by the fact that they had to use young Kreese because Martin Kove is in his 70s. I believe he's like 77 years old. Maybe. He's in his 70s. So you can't have him having a prison fight. The actor himself, it's just dangerous to have him fighting 5 or 6 younger guys in a prison fight. So they basically did a genius move and showed in the therapy that he saw himself in her as young Kreese. And she said, well, like, you gotta be the better person. You gotta be that person. I think he is like, I have to become the crazy person I am, but more guided in a positive way. I don't know. All I know is I love what's happening. And young Kreese beats the shit out of everybody. Martin Kove gave the final punch just to show that it was what it was. And now all of us are together. It ends with everybody. Daniel, Chosen, Johnny, and crew, and wife, and everybody all on Daniel's side. We've got to go back at Silver. Kim has come with her assassin crew, and shit's going to get dangerous. Devin is with Cobra Kai, and Tori is teaching her, but Tori is in with Kreese, and I feel like Tori could pull Devin onto our side if she comes to us with Kreese. Let's find out. You guys want to be way ahead, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, these in full as soon as I finish watching them, so they're all up in full. If you're seeing it on YouTube, Infinity Train, Steven Universe, dozens of others, exclusive to Patreon. If not, jumping in, Season 5, Episode 7, Cobra Kai.
Snake grows larger every day.
Oh!
What? Swallow everything in its path.
Are they talking to somebody? Who they?
Make our move now.
Grand opening. Oh, and he oh God.
Drop some.
Oh, God. I forget the details, but that's what he did to Kenny in the very beginning of Kenny's life. So we really are having an underground meeting. Look at this.
We need a monster.
Yes, we do. Go get him.
I bet you make a great monster.
Do any of you work here? I'd like to buy a car if it's not too inconvenient for you.
Do any of you want to sell me a car if it's not too inconvenient? I thought they were in like a basement.
You put a box of matches near some fireworks soon enough? Wow.
Explosions.
Where are my dad and Johnny?
I killed them.
Today, you train with me. Yambarukuina. Endangered. Cannot fly.
Hence endangered.
Hence endangered. Yeah, it can't fly. Predators get
So
it.
these are the rail legs?
No. Traitor Joe. Must protect it
What are we protecting them from?
from me.
Oh god, he's gonna start attacking them. I'm gonna come after you and try to break your eggs. We have not seen much from the other senseis yet. Kim's other guys.
Why are you so dead set on freezing me out?
Excuse me. We're in the middle of class. How is the sensei not being like, in line, please? Any of my classes, any of the schools I went to, you step out of line like that for 5 seconds, they're like,
I'm number one around here, okay?
Can you play your cards right? You be deuces.
can I please kill Kyler?
We must discover who else can rise to the occasion.
Kenny?
And how do you
Devin?
suggest we do that?
The leaders will rise, or they will crumble.
Hopefully this place has taken him down a few pegs.
Hey, so can I, get you soda or something? Maybe something from the vending machines?
I know exactly what Terry's planning, but if you think I'm gonna help you, then you two don't know jack shit.
Sounds like him.
Oh,
Dude, if you want me to, I'll kick his ass. No, you don't need to do that.
Hawk's being a friend, so I don't even want to get too mad at him.
I have created a protective covering. It's pretty durable.
I was gonna say, chosen with the knife.
You are dead.
We're gonna divide you up into pairs. Sensei Kim will take the girls. Boys, you'll stay here and spar with Sensei Adele. Mr. Park, Mr. Payne.
Sweet, go, go, go. Sweet!
Yo, man, protect your kid. What are you doing? You know your role. Stay your damn lane. Come on.
Kyler is such a douche. Get in there and trip him, get kicked in the face, and I'll try to get him after. Like, what? Protect your king. I hope he friggin'... Oh.
Fighting stance.
Listen to me. You want to work together? Stay in my way.
What is wrong with you people? She's literally saying work together. Are you delusional, Devin? She's like one of the greatest fighters.
Pain does not exist.
I got her. I am baffled. Devin is the smartest person, like academically smart. In what are you? What?
Didn't know it was you. Who helped you get that to my house? Silver isn't the only one with resources. I could get a lawyer, someone who could help get you out.
Then maybe I would tell you what I know. Not one of your greasy cousins.
Oh my god, and it's like my cousin Vinny.
It's the only way. We got a deal or not?
Could it be Joe Pesci? If it was Joe Pesci, I would die.
Deal.
Oh, shit! Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, pal. Chosen's coming from the water. Robbie buries it. That's smart. Unless Chosen just saw you do it. Yeah, that's not too smart. It would have been smart if you... Chosen is murdering eggs. Who's gonna win, Sam?
You want my egg?
Don't give up. Never surrender. Run out of that car. What? Dude, no. Willingly gave... You're the worst of all. At least everyone else put up a fight.
But if anybody knows how Cobra Kai can turn you to an asshole, it's you. You broke Dimitri's arm. You trashed this entire dojo. You're both ex-assholes now. Great. You're back in karate.
Focus on the task. Yeah. Tell me... He already has her egg. Look at that. He is disappointed in everyone. I'm pretty disappointed too. Everyone's beating the shit out of children this episode.
I'm done being a punching bag.
Get up. I got a defective phone.
My office, now.
Oh, he sees all the cameras and shit. Oh, and Terry knows he saw and he shut it off. That was sloppy. Or did Terry do it on purpose?
I've seen the best fighters in the valley. Keane, Moskowitz, Diaz.
You could beat them all.
I believe you have more potential than any.
I knew it was coming.
You said Kyler was the leader.
Did I? Or did you assume that?
Yeah, he said one's a leader, one's a follower. He assumed he was the follower because he feels that he is that role.
This Spoke to my lawyer. He's willing to help you out.
I mean, you could be lying, though. I would say wait till we see what happens in court. But I know they're running out of time. Hopefully, Kreese just tells us, and we don't have to keep jerking off.
You are not good, Yambarukoina. Try again.
Why did he cook one? Maybe there's something in the wording.
Guys,
We gotta work together.
but what if we weren't a bunch of ones? You know, like, what if we were...
Together.
Chosen's like, damn right. You guys figured it out.
We want to put all our eggs in one basket.
Look at him. Look at him coming. Look at him coming. We gotta make a wall, and someone's gotta protect him. Oh, he really is going at it. Oh, I love that they're really supposed to beat the shit out of each other. And everyone's ready for him. But I saw Chosen take on 6 Grandmaster type people and win, but he's just teaching them.
Snake, concede.
Teamwork.
Their movement, mile wide, but only inch deep. But our movement, inch wide, but mile deep. Yes, kyotsuke!
What they've been pushing.
If we do this, you have to listen to me.
We're here to fight, not gossip.
I knew they were gonna get yelled at
Dominance
eventually.
requires sacrifice. Fighting stance.
I feel like Devin is on the ground wincing most of the
You
time.
might have scored that point.
Could have let her get me, you know. I wouldn't be a very good leader if I did.
She specifically said you'd be a bad leader to Terry.
I don't know, Sensei.
So now Kenny knows I could be the leader if I prevail.
Oh, yeah?
Use him. Exactly, use him. I knew it. Throw him at you.
Winner!
Winner. Yeah. I like what he did there, even though I'm not a fan of Kenny.
Loaded with fear, Master Kim's.
And I bet you he did something bad. Kim was saying, oh, Kreese is in here. I bet you Silver did something wrong when she finds out. Oh, that's her. I bet you that's her. That's gotta be her.
Sorry, Master Kim, my fault.
Nice ascot.
He has the same suit he had from Karate Kid 3, I feel like.
Remember the first time you told me about the Old Valley? It's called the Sekai Taikai. The top karate tournament in the world. Cobra Kai will be everywhere. Our way will be the way.
No,
But Johnny,
we aren't ready. There's this new kid. I got a feeling about Terry. I think that he could be our best ever. Even has the same name as me.
Oh, that Kreese looks way too young to be the Kreese from Karate Kid movie.
Silver, listen to me.
But I get it.
Silver's gonna enter Cobra Kai in another tournament?
Not just another tournament. The biggest tournament in the world. And if he wins,
Cobra Kai goes global.
Silver has taken the valley. You may have found the will to fight, but you are outmatched and outnumbered.
Correct.
Well, I think I've held up my end.
I'd say you did. That's commendable. He said everything. It better be there. I hope he didn't lie. Watch, it's blank. He fucked him over.
enjoy rotting yourself.
I would have never gave the info without seeing the note first. You get played sometimes. All right, so Kreese gets played. I don't know if I believe he would have told them all of that in detail without having known for sure Daniel did pull the strings to get the lawyer. But maybe he figured they are all kind of aiming for the same goal and it's worth a shot because what has he got to lose at this point? He's already in jail. Maybe Daniel's telling the truth. I honestly didn't think Daniel would. I said at the end there, watch, it's blank. But I honestly didn't think Daniel would play that dirty when it's Kreese who's already like down on his luck in prison, wrongly accused, even though he's a bastard. But even after hearing that story, I'm surprised he didn't have a little more compassion because Kreese at one time was a good man. And we know this from the past. The only thing I thought was a little weird was we were talking 1980 when we went to that flashback at the end with Terry Silver. I don't know if it was identical, but it looked like very close to the same suit he wore in Karate Kid 3. We have 4 years later, Martin Kove played Kreese. He looks like my dad in The Karate Kid, 1984, the Karate Kid 1 movie. And there he looks super young, like right out of college. And I don't know, I guess they couldn't do anything. I'm surprised though, because they de-aged Johnny Lawrence in another episode earlier when he was in the therapist's office. So I thought maybe de-age them there. Because you're talking 4 years. He's literally saying there's a guy who has the same name as me, who is an up-and-coming superstar in the world of karate. So he already knows about Johnny Lawrence 4 years before him and Daniel even fought or the movie even came out. I feel like they should have made him look more older or more like Martin Cove. But whatever, I'm not going to rag on it because I still think it's great the way they're doing everything and they're tying everything together. I have to assume that the little girl that was there when they were fighting is Kim, the girl that is now working with Terry Silver. And I feel like there's some sort of past or something dealing with the instructor or her that made them not be a fan of Terry for some reason. Maybe, I don't know. She seemed like a fan of Kreese, and maybe she'll take Kreese's side. But it ended up not being what I thought. I thought Kreese was willingly going to join forces with Daniel and Johnny, and they all hate the shit out of each other and want nothing to do with anybody. So, or at least they want nothing to do with each other. So, I don't know. I'm assuming Kreese will make an appearance towards the end, but we might not have Kreese for an episode or so. There's only 3 episodes left, though. Besides that, Kreese in his story tells the tale of this giant karate tournament that they never participated in because he didn't want to get involved. He didn't want to get that big, and he wanted to focus more on Johnny coming up and doing the All Valley and everything else. I guess he didn't want to get that big, too big that he couldn't control it, but that is what Terry Silver wants. Now we know why they're trying to let the cream rise to the top on Cobra Kai. She's saying, let's let everyone just beat the shit out of each other, and we'll have a champion come out at the end. And Chosen saying that's not the way you play. You got to fight like a team. That's how you win. That's how you survive. They're not worried about surviving. They're literally going to get the best of the best, throw them in this tournament, whether they live or die, it doesn't matter. As long as Cobra Kai, in the end, survives and prevails overall. I'm jumping into the next one. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me, dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, these in full. As soon as I'm done, they're all up on Patreon if you're seeing it on YouTube. Steven Universe, Infinity Train, all exclusives on Patreon only. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.